Live. Oh, guess what? I should do gallery view so we're both side by side. Hi, everybody. Hello.
Hey. I don't. Oh, we are. We live. Okay.
We're almost live. We're about there. Oh, come on.
Wow. Here we
You
go.
think we're live? We're
It says
live.
you are.
We
It
are live.
says
It is amazing. Hello,
they have
everybody.
lighting. I have good lighting this time.
Like, it's
I.
amazing.
I know.
It's beauteous.
It is.
Let's see if we can share all this stuff. So, do I have? Well, hey, guess what? All right. Hmm. Edit settings. Oh. I see we have Sheree Brown already said hello.
Hi.
Hey. Let's see if I
Hello, Miss
can.
Sheree.
So my restream software doesn't work.
Oh.
Oh well.
Uh-oh.
It's not giving me chats, but we'll figure it out. Live stream for y'all. And at a certain point, I think there are a few people who commented that I got to go back to and
Okay.
they can we can read theirs as well.
Awesome.
But hello, everybody.
Hi, Janine. Sorry, I'm sharing. I'm sharing too. I'm
Yeah,
doing that. Let me share. Let me share.
we're gonna all share. We're gonna all do this thing. Where am I? Hi, Janine. How are you? What are you listening? Are you listening to the same music again? Because I
Yeah,
really
it's
like.
still Lorena McKenna. It's just different. Of
It's very
of
like witchy woo woo, like
yeah,
woo.
yeah. So
Hi,
I've
Selena.
actually been listening to her quite a lot lately. It's I don't know. It's just really nice. It's just really nice. Okay, so it's not letting me tag people. That's fine. That's
Mm,
fine.
not sharing a page I manage. Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're gonna do this. Hold on. Comment, share. No. Share. Oh, start a watch party. Share now. I'm sharing. I
I'm
should be
very well,
sharing my.
Janine. Thank you for asking.
I'm doing pretty good, Janine. I'm doing wonderful. Although story time really quickly. I got home this morning at
Do
9 a.m. and somebody had tried to break into our house.
it. Shut
Actually,
up.
I got home and there was cops everywhere because I spent the night at my girlfriend's house and I got home and there was like five cops, three cop cars, like everything going on. Um, and what happened was my upstairs neighbor, she went to go do her laundry and heard somebody walking around. This is like 8:30, 9 a.m. this morning, and she locked herself in the laundry room, but she left her door open. So he ended up walking into her door and walking into her bedroom and just sitting at her desk, like totally out of it. Like he wasn't all there. So she went back in, got her phone that was in front of him,
Yikes.
cops, and they literally just walked him out and sat him on the curb and like no incident at all,
Ugh.
which but they carted him off in an ambulance.
Oh, that's sad because you know, um, I mean, it's just, it's just sad. My mom's. I don't think she's ever broken into anybody's house, but it's still the same problems, and it's just really sad how there's not as much help out there for those
It sucks.
people.
He even said, he's like, I'm sorry. And like, she was just shooken up enough to kind of understand. Like, she knew, but still, it's kind of scary to have somebody babbling incoherently.
It's really
Like,
scary. It's really scary. I'm very well, Miss Sheree. How are you?
open a browser. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see if. Hi, Sheree. Hi, everybody. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Oops. Out there for. Let's see if I can. Hey, I'm listening to everything from 15 seconds ago. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out.
Board.
Trying to figure out who.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. As soon as it is figured out, we'll get to it. Get your questions ready, guys.
Yes. All right. See everything. Think. As long as I have my stuff on mute, because I don't want to be like discussion.
I don't know.
All right. Instead of trying to tag these people, I'm just gonna go put the live stream on theirs, on their comments, because why not?
Yeah. Hey, Miss Rochelle, welcome back. I don't know what happened to my remote control.
What happened?
I can't find my remote control. I tidied up, and I may have tidied up a bit too much because now I can't find it. Oh wait, no, here it is. It's right here.
What happens? All right. So, all right. Can I chat as me? There we go. Oops. Oh, that's why. I got to be as myself. Hi, Rochelle. There we go. Hello, everybody. Whoever's watching right now. All right.
Excuse me.
No problem. Oh, you lie. Remove channel. Technical issues for right now. I just have to be on my phone looking at Marie is watching us. Hi Marie. Hi Arlene. How does a reading Arlene wants to know how a reading works. Arlene, all you have to do is ask a question. If you have a specific question, you can always go ahead and ask. If you just want a general reading, let us know and we will do one or the other. Usually what happens is we tag team reading. So if one of us starts out, the other one will continue the reading or just compound upon what's already been said. So usually with like general readings, all that really happens is we tell you what you need to hear at this moment, which honestly happened earlier today because I did a live, or I did a YouTube video, and it was a lot. it was a heck of a lot.
Yeah, today's card on my page, like I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
man, I'm really glad that I am not in this group right
Well,
now.
based on the video, one of my friends sent me a text and a message like, "So what are you unhappy about?" I'm like, "What?"
And see,
Okay. And that's
I'm
exactly.
not, you know, I'm totally not. Okay. So general reading. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So we've got some.
Marie
Okay.
and Rochelle with a general reading,
Yep.
and
Sure.
Sheree with a general reading.
Mhm.
Okay. So let before we do general readings for anybody else, we did have a lurker that saw us last week that
Mhm.
wanted a general reading. We will call her May, and if I can get back to her question, hold on. Her question would be, what would be helpful for me to know about myself right now? Seems open and broad enough to request any knowledge from the card. So May would like to know what what would be helpful for her to know right now. And I think for these, I'm just going to use a bunch of my oracle cards because they feel like they need to happen. So May, thank you for lurking last week. Thank you for messaging us, and thank you
Mhm.
for hopefully listening at this point.
Yes. I hope she's hearing this. And then this also goes to anybody, obviously like Matt said, we had a lurker. We had somebody that didn't necessarily they want to know answers, but they don't want their entire business broadcast out on a public forum. You are more than welcome to reach out to either of us independently. You can let us know that you would like us to ask your question on the live stream, but under, a pseudonym, and then you can just watch and no one will know. So please don't be afraid to reach out because that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stop shuffling and pull May's card.
Sorry,
Um,
I had to.
no, no, no. It's funny because I'm twisting around in my chair, almost like dragging my feet, and I kind of feel
Mhm.
that that's a message in itself. I feel like she's dragging her feet, like she knows what she needs to do, but she's like.
That I understand. That's the theme of this week ever since the full moon is like um we finally got an understanding of like who we are and what we need to do, and now it's the like getting over the dragging your feet thing because at
Mhm.
this point universe
Okay.
doesn't want us to drag our feet. Like we need to figure stuff out. I need a card. Give me a card for May.
Okay. May, if you're watching this, is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, normally I call this my asshole card because he's an asshole. I'll be quite honest, I'm not a big fan of this guy. I feel like he's a cocky, arrogant son of a gun. But he was reversed. So we're not. And I really feel like this whole like, to quote some program speak for those in the 12-step any 12-step programs, you are the biggest piece of shit the world revolves around. You can't have it both ways. Either you're a piece of shit or the world revolves around you. You can't be the biggest piece of shit that the world revolves around. It just doesn't work like that. Pick a lane, sweetie. And that's all I got.
That's the best reading ever. You are the biggest piece of shit that the world revolves around. You can either
Hey,
be a piece of shit. Hey, why not?
you
We're
know,
honest.
I mean, if you're gonna feel that way about yourself, feel that way about yourself. Own it, like,
Yeah.
or don't.
I'm getting a bunch of cards, so we're just gonna
Woo!
go through this. I pulled two oracle decks. May, you got learn, and you got it's a team effort. Stop running away from people who want to help you. You need to learn how to accept feedback. You need to learn how to accept help. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and you want to be the only person that it's happening to. You're not the only person that that's happening to. There's very many other people that are going through the same thing you're going through. It's good to connect with those people. It's good to learn from those people, and it's good to accept and give help to and from those people. You also get true love, which I think that you need to get back to respecting and understanding yourself. There may like it kind of just feels like you've lost that love and feeling for yourself. Yourself is all that matters at this point. Cycles, you just ended or started a new cycle. Um, so everything's a little bit wonky because you're in the in between. And when you're in the in between, there is no beginning, there is no end, because technically you're in between the beginning and the end of new cycles. Recovering, it was reversed, but we'll just call it recovering. Stop thinking that everything is against you. I think that with this, like nothing is against you, everything is for you, everything is trying to get you to a point where you understand if you need the help, you need to reach out. And if you're not reaching out, then what are you doing? Why aren't you reaching out? Why aren't you understanding? Why aren't you understanding that the people that are trying to help you are there for a specific reason? And if they're going through the same thing and can help you circumvent the navigation clause of like, hey, this is hard, then do it. And then the last one is contemplation. You really need to figure out that feels like a moving card. I feel like you really need to figure out where you're going, either where you're going or where you're going to be working. But there's like a move in the process, and you're putting too much worry on like the lack of something. So just focus on where you want to be. So yes, kind of compounding the whole. You're not a piece of shit.
You're not.
You just
You're not.
you just need to understand that it's not just you. It's not just you. It's everybody else. And if you can gain the knowledge that it's everybody else and everybody else is going through the same thing and can help you where you need to be, you'll be fine. But love yourself more than anything right now because you need it. That's all I have.
So,
Yeah.
gosh, we got a lot going on tonight. Sheree
Yeah.
was first. Sheree did ask for a general reading, then Marie, then Rochelle.
Okay, let's start with Sheree.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Even Rochelle said, I would like a general reading too. This week, boy, yeah. This week has been, Oh, Let's see.
Oh, good.
What are you getting?
I guess Sheree went away, but she's back. So I'll
Okay.
just, we're getting to you, darling.
Did she run away?
No, I think she went away, but she's back. She commented to let us know she's back. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, Sheree. Hold on. 3 cards, and 2 more. We're just gonna, if you have cards you've already pulled, just go ahead. Because
Sure.
I'm still going.
No, you're fine. So Miss Sheree, there did. So we have, I used my oracle cards just so you're aware. So we have ritual, and then we have the gospel. Now, these oracle cards that I'm using, I need to preface it. They are the gospel of Aradia. Aradia is an Italian witch from the 15th century. She's legendary in Italy. She claimed to be the daughter of the goddess Diana, and she came to teach the old ways, which is paganism. So I'm really feeling that for you right now, I don't know what your faith is. I don't know if you have any form of spirituality, but if you do have a form of spirituality, you need to go back to the basics. You need to live in your gospel. I don't care if it's Christianity. I don't care if it's Buddhism. I don't care if it's modern day Anton LaVey Satanism. Like I don't care what it is. Like be it. Be spiritual. It was on today's card. You can't you can't just be spiritual when it's convenient for you. And I know that you're not like that right now. I don't get that feeling from you, but I feel
I don't care what it is.
I just feel like you've like Matt had said earlier to somebody, you've lost it. You've lost that spark. Um, are you oh my gosh. Okay. So Egyptians are coming through again. Excuse me. Please research Egyptian tradition, research Egyptian metaphysics. Um, Hathor, please and thank you. And that's all.
I just love that. All this and that's all. It's not all. It's beautiful tradition. Charade, you're not grounded. That's just what I'm getting. So three card, but the three card Monty. Watch the queen. You are the queen. You understand that. You need to understand that. But you're spreading yourself way too thin. You're too frazzled, especially after this week. Get grounded. Go outside. Get some meditation. Get some meditation. Get some meditation. You also get be generous, mentors and role models. This is more towards you. Be generous with your time for yourself, not with other people. You spend way too much time to trying to please other people and trying to please those that kind of don't give a shit and just want to take all your time. So be generous with yourself. Go outside, meditate, meditate, enjoy yourself, enjoy time with yourself. Mentors and role models. I think that goes with what Lizzie is saying, which is find who you speak to, find who resonates with you in terms of gods, goddesses, God in general, the flying spaghetti monster, and talk to them. You won't know what's going on until you talk and resonate and figure out through meditation where you should be going, what you should be doing, and how you should be thriving. Which comes to your next card, which is completely different oracle deck. Thrive. Once you get grounded, you can feel yourself again. You can feel that love inside of yourself, and you can thrive, and you can grow, and you can be financially independent and financially faithful, and just everything is financial for some odd reason. So I'm just going to go with it. It's also a colorful life. I think this is all about not shades of gray, obviously, but I feel like some artistic value needs to happen in your life. If you're just like doing a 9 to 5 and you're not happy about it, find a way to relate artistically to the world around you. And if that means like writing, drawing a painting, doing something for the god or goddess that you love, that you want to connect with, there you go. That's also something that you can leave in terms of payment or offerings for for services rendered from them. All in all, you just need to get out of the rat race for a bit. I don't know if you have kids or a husband or whatever, but you need to be by yourself for just a few moments. Go outside and just reset. I hope that helped.
Um, Sheree had said she doesn't have a quiet place to meditate. Sheree, sweetie, if you have a car, you got a quiet place to meditate. So many people think that meditating is like sitting there, and yes, it is. And yes, doing the whole traditional, meditating with, music or whatever. It's great. But driving is a meditation, sewing is a meditation, cooking can be a meditation. There are so many different forms of meditation.
People think that meditating
Sit
is
in your
like
car,
Sorry.
you know,
Yeah.
just sit in your car for 2 minutes. Take the, if you're, and I know so many people are remotely working right now. But if you can, take the long way home when you're grocery shopping, just that one extra minute, it'll help.
Um, Also, when you're in the bathroom, like take an extra 5 minutes for yourself. Like you'd be surprised at how grounding a shower can be. If you're looking to ground, you're looking to get rid of today's or just not feeling well. Focus on the water in the shower, just dripping off of you and stripping you of today's ills. That'll give you an extra 10, 15 minutes of quiet reflective time that you need in order to feel somewhat grounded and somewhat connected. If you can't get outside, the next best thing is water, or just being alone in the bathroom if that's what you need. And if you just want to smoke while you're in there, go ahead, do it.
Yep. Okay. Marie had a general. Marie Kobus.
Okay. Hold on. I'm looking for Marie. General reading.
Mm-hmm.
General reading.
Mm-hmm.
Marie. How you doing, Marie?
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we had some jumpers.
Oh wait, then she said she did put something there saying love interest finances.
Okay.
A little bit further down. Pray.
You're so very welcome, Shrey.
All right, here's the issue is like gods, goddesses, whatever you believe in, doesn't know what's going on with you unless you talk to them. Talk to them via prayer, meditation. It's the same idea, which is like nobody knows what's truly going on with you unless you're willing to open up. You're not open enough to what's going on to whoever's around you for them to help you out, for the boy to know that you like him, for the love interest to even know that you're alive. So if you want the love interest to come in, you got to talk. If you want better finances, what you actually need to do is meditate, pray, talk, tell God, tell whoever you believe in that, hey, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, this is what I need, and then make solid plans in order for these finances to get better. Same thing with the love interest. Let's see though. That's all I got for right now.
Okay. So, and just to, again, piggyback on what Matt was saying, it's funny because the 7 of Cups, like, look at her. She's totally zen. She's like in it. She's got rainbows coming out of her fucking hands and shit. She's got it, dude.
She all got it.
You need to be here. If we're not willing to be here, we can't start complaining when we're not. It's like Matt was saying, you got to put in the work. And again, with the love interest, there is, see, you got the Knight of Cups. This is the proverbial love interest card. Like in traditional tarot, this is your dude. So again, and I also want to pull out because we got the Queen of Swords and she was reversed. So you're not being direct. You're also not being direct with the universe. You can't be wishy-washy with the universe because when you're wishy-washy with the universe is going to be wishy-washy with you back. What you put in is what you get back. And that's all.
Got 2 more cards for you. Call on your joy guides, call on your healer guides. So whoever you pray to heal and whoever you pray to for joy, call on both of them and tell them, hey, I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling like happy. Why aren't you feeling happy? What aren't you feeling happy about? What do you want to rectify? If you're not feeling good because the love interest is not focusing on you, why is he not focusing on you? What do you need to do to get him more interested in you? And that doesn't mean like shower him with gifts. Where are you internally, mentally, emotionally that is saying, oh, I'm not worthy of him? You need to flip it around and say, this boy isn't worthy of me. I am a queen. I am a goddess, and you must pray and you must bow down to me because I am all worthy. You are all worthy. You just need to believe it. And if you're stressed, you're not going to be joyous. And if you're stressed, you're not going to be happy. So find a way to make yourself happy. Find a way to, again, internalize that I am not worthy, or to externalize it to I am so worthy. I'm going to get everything that I totally want right now because I deserve it. But you also have to believe. All right. So thank you, Marie. And then Rochelle would like a general reading too.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Hey, yeah. I'm gonna pull a couple of cards. So you need to be grateful. Like, I know this week has like been really shitty probably, but you need to be grateful for what you have, not what you're lacking. You're focusing too much on what you're missing or what has gone by the wayside, and focusing on that will just create more lack. And you just need to be grateful for everything that you have. You still have a house, you still have probably a car, you still have some money in the bank. Don't focus on the fact that you only have $3 in the bank. Focus on the fact that you have $3. Oh my God, what can I do with $3 in a good way? Be grateful for everything people are giving you, for everything you're seeing, for everything you're doing. Six of Cups, just be joyous for what you have right now, because if you're not joyous for what you have right now, you're not grateful for what you have right now, you won't get anything else. And that's all I have.
So we have the High Priestess reversed. And we have the Maiden of Cups. Okay. I really want to focus on her right now. Okay. Because you know what you need to do as far as terms of connection goes. Quite frankly, you're lazy. And I don't want to say lazy.
You just
I'm
did.
kind of getting the Veruca salt. Like, but someone said, no, Daddy.
But I want it now.
What? Okay. So, where's that sense of gratitude? Like, why does what you not, why is it not enough right now? Did you ever think that maybe sometimes the reason that you're feeling that way is because you are coming from this kind of, don't care how I want it now? I want a golden goose. Okay, go down the garbage chute then with ya. Sorry, my spirits are in a mood today.
That's just the way it is. Like, spirit don't lie. Like, cards don't lie. Like, come on. If you're fucking up, what are you doing to fuck up? Yeah. We do have. Hold on.
We got a lot of people in the room tonight. I'm excited. This is like,
Oh,
thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here.
thank you. Shoot. Hold on. I'm looking for that last other reading.
It's okay. From Arlene? Because I got my phone.
Arlene, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to know about that guy in particular in my life. I really got. You got really upset and stormed. You got really upset and stormed off.
Uh-oh.
Why? I want to know why you got upset and stormed off. What happened?
Yeah. I kind of feel like it got triggered. Like I feel like triggered. Like, and I hate that word, but I do. I almost feel like it was a push.
He either said or did something that you did not like, you did not appreciate, you did not respect. He disrespected you. And if that's the case and you stormed off, why would you want somebody like that? Why would you want somebody that's just going to disrespect you? Because he'll continue to disrespect you and you're going to be in the same position over and over and over again. So why do you care if you ruined your chances with him if he's a piece of shit anyway? But I would like to know. And the chat hasn't updated. So
yeah. I would also like to know, but for now, we got the Two of Wands. I did my zombie cards. We got the Two of Wands. And then we have the Emperor reversed. So I really feel that this was it is like Matt is saying, this was a very much like, girl, why you tripping? Bye boy. Like, no. He showed you who he really is, and you should be thankful he showed you this face early on, so that way you're not so wrapped up in
it. Queen of Wands, build something better. Like, you don't stop until you get what you actually want. Like, you look at the queen and she's not looking out at her queendom. She's looking at the king because she's trying to figure out how to usurp him and kill him and get to the throne. So no matter what, if he doesn't come back, fuck him. You'll find somebody better. Wait for somebody better. Do not settle. Never settle for somebody that is not for you 100%. And if if he's triggering you and if you stormed off for a specific reason, there's a specific reason why you guys shouldn't be together. And no matter how hard you try, it's never, ever, 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 ever going to work. And you know what? If you just let it go, you'll find somebody better. You'll find somebody way better, more appreciative of who you are, your life, and your boundaries. Because it kind of feels like he fucked with your boundaries, and you just got all pissed off about that. Don't ever let anybody in who's gonna fuck with your boundaries.
She responded. She drove 2 hours to see him, and he works from home.
Yeah, fuck him.
Bye, boy. Bye.
Bye. It's nobody's worth that shit. Like if you're gonna drive 2 hours to see somebody and they're just gonna be all shitty about it, then find somebody better. Find somebody closer to home. You deserve better. You know you deserve better. It's all about worth. This week after the full moon, what is your worth? What are you worthy of, and how much are you worth in terms of what are you willing to put into a relationship to get back? Because if you're willing to put in so much and boy isn't willing to do shit, why do you want him? Yeah, he's got a big dick and he probably fucks like crazy, but is that all he's worth? Then find somebody else.
No. You want to know why? Because that was the divine masculine coming through. So I'm going to let the divine feminine come through right now. Your pussy is divine.
It is divine.
So
and he was mostly just working when I got to see him.
Right. Okay. No.
Right. If he's mostly working, then fuck him. Like you drove 2 hours to see him. He's lucky that you went to go see him and he just ignores you. Fuck him. Find somebody better. It's not whether or not you fucked up. It's he already fucked up. Why go back? Never go back to something that you know is wrong. You know it too. Otherwise, you wouldn't have stormed out. If you were that hard up because he's so awesome, he would have made the time for you, and you would have stayed. But you didn't stay. There's logic in that is illogical because you decided to leave. Why'd you leave? Because you felt you shouldn't stay. So there you go. There's your answer. No, leave. Bye. Make him earn you. Melinda Warren, make him earn. Exactly. Make anybody earn you. Let's not talk about that boy. Make any one of your potential suitors earn you. They need to understand that they deserve you, not the other way around. You are incredible and you just need to understand that. It's like love connection up in here.
I lost all of our comments. No. Okay, I got him back. Whew. Okay.
Ooh. I will find somebody better. Arlene, yeah, you will find somebody better. Give it some time. But you know what? Like that first step is loving you and understanding what you are worthy of. And you understood that you're not worthy of some fuckboy who yeah, you're willing to put the time in, but he wasn't willing to see you. So whatever. There you go. Worth leveled up.
Somebody gave me some advice one time, and she said and this could boys too, okay, place your hands over your womanhood or manhood and pray over it and say, this is divine. My dick is divine. My pussy is divine. I only get divine dick. I only get divine pussy. That's it. No thing unworthy will enter, or will I enter? And so that's, sweetie, cleanse yourself. Take a nice cleansing salt bath, salt shower, and then pray over your vagina.
Yeah. We are all divine beings with dicks and pussies, and they are divine, and only divine people may enter or use it. Angelina Alvarez says, can I have a general reading, please? Of course you can.
Sure. Which kind? Okay, I'm going to do my oracle cards.
I'm really interested in the comment that's just below that, because that's going to be fun. Hey, why are you keeping yourself stuck, Angelina? There's something that you were supposed to do that you're too scared to do. Yeah, everything's reversed. What the fuck? Hold on, let's see. you're keeping yourself stuck for fear that it's going to fail, but there's something right in front of you that is like there. It's there for the picking, and it's there because you wanted it, but now you're staring it in the face, and you're thinking that it's too big and too scary to even do. That's not the case. You just need to turn around your thinking, because your thinking is all fucked up, because you want to move, but now that it's staring you in the face, you're just like, nah, I'll stay right here. Why stay right here? Why stay stuck on a Friday night when you could be doing majorly league shit and enjoying yourself and your new life? I mean, it's gonna take a while, but you are the boss. You're the boss. So if you're the boss, why are you choosing to boss yourself out of saying yes to something that's awesome? That's all I got.
Holy Hannah. Okay. So, all right, hold on, you guys.
Yeah.
I had a card explosion. We had some explosions. And all I wanted to do was pick one more card. Okay. So, so we got resistance, we got peacemaking, and we got fight. So I kind of get the feeling that we're resisting, like we're both resisting ourselves and fighting ourselves. And you need to make peace with the fact that, one, you are different. You feel differently, you act differently, you process differently. These are not bad things. These are beautiful things. These are good things. These are some of your best qualities. I feel like you're hesitating about the school because I feel like you're going, what you're thinking about going back for is what everybody is telling you to go back for, and you're being smart and safe, and you really should not right now. Now is the time to take risk, and now is the time to say, you know what? I mean, you guys, if COVID has not made you think about the life that you're living and make you either love it even more or challenge it completely, I don't know what you've been doing because you're not awake. Like, it's just wake up. It's time to live your life for you, not for your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents. Because I hate to say it, are they really going to be around? I just work here, guys.
Interesting. All right. So our next one is Janine Marks Alexandre. I'm interested in finding out about my ex. We are both married and live in different places now and haven't seen each other in years, but I dream and think of us together all the time. I'm not happy. Do you have any insight? Also, I'm concerned and have been about my financial situation. Let's talk about your financial situation first, because there is no good that can come. Like, yeah, you're not happy, but because you're not happy, you're just gonna totally look up your ex and say, I dream about you and I love you. Is that healthy? Like, it doesn't matter whether or not it's supposed to happen. And like, we have this conversation, we actually had it last week about twin flames and going back to, never go back to an ex. They're an ex for a reason. If you're dreaming about him, yeah, there's a possibility that he's thinking about you, but do you really want to chance it when you could just be happy with getting out of the current situation that you're in? And based on your second question about the finances, you can't get out of the situation that you're in because your finances suck. So let's see more about your finances, because if your finances improve, then your whole situation will improve. It's not just about I love somebody else. It's about I don't have money and I'm with a dipshit that has a kid and I can't move. Okay, improve your finances, find a better job, go back to school, do something. Don't just lay there and say, but I love somebody who I haven't talked to in years and I still keep thinking about them. Okay, who cares? Really, who cares? Make the money. Make the money. Get out of your current situation. Find a better person. If you really want to go back to the ex, go back to the ex. But I can guarantee you, it's not gonna. Nothing good can happen from going back to an ex. Team effort. You got to get back in touch with yourself. Call on your healer guides. Yeah. And body talk. What's your body saying? What's your heart saying? What's your gut saying about like why you don't have money and why you can't make money? It's all bullshit. You're telling yourself all these lies so you can stay in this unhappy situation. Not saying that you really want to, but you're telling yourself in your head that you're like, oh well, maybe things will get better if I just think. Nah, you got to actually work for that shit. You got to actually work to make everything better. If you're not feeling good, find a way to feel better. Get out of this blah that you're totally in, that you're totally keeping yourself in just to hope that one day X will come back or you can be with the X and it will all be good. No, it's not all going to be good. You got to do the shit yourself. Healer angels, healer guides. Okay, call on whoever you want in order to find a way to make things better. If that includes going for a walk, if that includes eating better, if that includes your relationship with yourself. Your relationship with yourself has to change before your relationship with money and another person can change. Love yourself before you can love another person, because I can guarantee you hate yourself. You're not loving yourself enough, and that's why you're not happy. So change the script on how you're talking to yourself, change the script on your relationship with money, and change the script on what you think is going to save you, because only you will save you. And once you figure that out, it's priceless. The amount of magic and harmony and magic, I can't even say it again, that will come out of that is priceless enough for you to realize I don't need anybody. I can love myself, and then whoever comes around again is like, it's my choice. So it should be your choice to say, I'm not happy. Why am I not happy? And then speak why you're not happy to get it out, and then go from there. But your relationship with yourself needs to change first. The love in yourself needs to change. Otherwise, stop bullshitting yourself. Sorry.
So, to expand on that, we have resistance. Okay. We also have fortune, but then we have ritual. Okay. So, again, I don't know what your spiritual path is. I don't know if you are spiritual. I have to assume you're some form of spiritual if you're here. Are you praying? Are you meditating? Are you doing any rituals to bring in abundance and prosperity in your life? Or are you just, like Matt said, saying, my ex and I, because honey, first of all, I want to say it's not your ex. It's the idea of him. It's what you think your relationship was. Because let me clarify something for you, just because you're in your situation right now, it was not the end all be all. You just think it was because your situation is so crummy right now. Stop resisting the fact that you don't want to be in your marriage anymore. You need to surrender to that, and you need to do some fucking witchcraft or some magic or pray or something. Get a candle or fucking something. But honey, just like Matt said, you ain't gonna have what you need until you get rid of what you don't need.
Preach it. I've lost comments.
I've lost comments too. I know that we had. I know somebody named TJ is. I know TJ was here, and he asked if he should move states. That was a while back.
Okay, let's TJ. Should I move out of state or move in state? TJ, move out of state. I don't know what state you're in right now, but I would move east. Move northeast. So if you're in California, that's pretty much all of the US, but I would actually move just move, find, don't just move on a whim, but move for something that makes sense to you. Like, there's just something, I feel like it's a calling. Like, you're asking because you have this idea of moving out of state. So what's the idea? Go with that. make a plan, like actually make a full-on plan to figure out what it is and why you want to move out of state. Go with that. Sorry.
No, TJ, honey, if you're still here, we got the Empress. And your wife has some ideas and your wife has a direction.
Hey.
You need to listen. You need to listen to your wife. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Is you need to listen to your wife, and you need to let your wife kind of. I don't want to say make the decisions, but you need to let your wife's intuition kind of take over right now. And that's what I got for you, my friend.
Cool. I'm seeing a comment from a little bit further up from Melissa Ames Bush saying, I'd love a reading, please.
Sure.
Okay. And then there's one below from Jenny, which is a health reading, but we'll go with Melissa first.
Sure.
All these comments. Woo!
I know.
You guys are like commenting so much. It's amazing. I can't even like keep up with it all.
Well, yeah, and I think there's some crosstalk going on as well. So guys, try to keep the crosstalk to a minimum. Let people have an opportunity to comment. We will get to you. It is kind of a first come, first serve. I know that everybody really wants their questions answered, but to be quite blunt, if you want to give readings, get on your own page and give readings. Sorry, not sorry. If you want to be a reader, hop on your page and be a reader.
There's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's
there
Instagram.
Sure is. So please allow us to do what we're doing.
Oh, hey. Oh, okay. Melissa. Calling your runners. I don't know. All right, downtime. Take some time out for yourself. This is be flexible. There's something that you're standing your ground on that you shouldn't be. Like just like learn to give in, not all the way, just a little bit. You might be a Taurus, so it's very hard. I understand, but be flexible in any situation that you're that's going on. Because right now I feel that you're just like standing your ground and going, no, it's never going to happen. It's got to happen. If you want to get a little, you have to give a little bit. So give in just a little bit. It's a team effort, which goes back to giving in a little bit. You're not going to get all this done on your own. So if you're sitting there going, no, I'm inflexible, then fuck you. Hey, nobody's going to want to work with you. Learn to work with others. For God's sakes, don't be a Karen. Learn to work with other people and be flexible on what you can do. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to do it your way. You can do your little bit your way and be fine with that. Call on your runners. I feel like I really don't know what this card means. It just like things need to run smooth, and you can't afford for shit not to run smooth. I'm sorry. Like you're on people's shit list, so smooth it out. Otherwise, nobody's going to want to work with you. Nobody's going to want to talk to you. You're seeing it, but you're not. So be flexible.
Mm-hmm. And then to also expand on that, I did my Oracle deck. So I got Night Women, and then I got Secrecy. So loose lips sink ships, sweetie. Okay? I need you to remember that. And the Night Women were a group of Sicilian witches that worked in the night, and they worked in secret and in silence. You need to move in silence right now. You need to move under the cloak of night. You need to not be so, you're not braggadocious. You're not. But you're sharing too much with the wrong people right now. And I just kind of feel that you need to
Woo. Um, so I found a comment from Jenny Contreras. Can I
Okay.
get a health reading, have a mammogram and ultrasound next week? I have, ooh.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
I just also like to specify we are not medical professionals. And I always
Definitely not a
advocate for
medical
medical
professional.
professionals. Um, okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh. Oh. Uh, go ahead.
Okay. So we have the devil reversed. Yay. This is a good thing. But then we have Eight of Swords also reversed. So, my dear, um, don't manifest what you don't want. Don't create a self fulfilling prophecy. Because unfortunately, I kind of feel right now like a good majority of your medical ailments are, I don't want to say self induced because I hate that because that just seems so rude. But I really feel that some of it is just because I'm just getting, and God, I hate this word, unclean. Um, when was the last time you had any type of spiritual healing? Have you ever had any kind of spiritual healing? Have you gone to a Reiki person? Have you gone to a Santero to have a cleaning? Have you done any of that? Because I really I'm just getting that you need to be like cleansed hard. That's all I got.
Really, I just get sound check. Honestly, it makes sense. Watch what you're saying. Watch what you're thinking. Like, your words have power. Your thoughts have power. Be very careful on what you're being worried on. There is nothing to worry about. You're the eight of swords reversed. Five of rods reversed. So unless you're willing to deal with the outcome of everything that you're manifesting in your head, stop. Just stop.
Mm,
Stop.
mm,
Stop manifesting shit that isn't there, that could happen, that might happen. Well, I feel this. And okay, do you really feel anything, or do you feel healthy? You're healthy. You're just too in your head at this point. You're way too in your head, and it's starting to resonate with your body, and your body's like, well, we were healthy, but how about in 3 or 4 years we start having a lump, and then you won't even notice it. So you can either worry about what isn't going on in your body, or you can just sit there and go, I am healthy, I am fine, I am correct, I am rooted, I am beautiful, I have everything that I need, and nothing is wrong because nothing is wrong. There you go. Of course, we're not health professionals, but like the way you talk to yourself about yourself and the way you think is energy, and energy affects your body very negatively, and it can affect your body very positively. Which side of the coin do you want to be on?
mm. Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm. Mhm.
uh
Tuesday.
Shred, we got the TJs.
Mhm.
uh Sheree just said, it's like I tried going to the beach one time by myself and felt completely weird to me. Well, sometimes you just need to be, sometimes if you have so many people around, it's going to be weird to be alone. But that's
It
also
is.
spirit just saying, like, here's something new, try it. Like,
Mhm.
figure it out.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, Anna, Anna says, any love interest and what the rest of 2020 has for me. Anna, 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 Anna. Do you really want a love interest in the time of COVID? No, you need to love yourself. Stop reaching out. I'm sorry. Like I get irritated when people ask for love. It means that
Mhm.
you don't love yourself, that you're not willing to understand who you truly are and get down and dirty with your spiritual badass self. You need to stop looking for love in all the wrong places and stop understanding that it's somewhere else, and turn the mirror on you and say, hey, why am I uncomfortable? why do I not feel like I can get somebody special? You got to be that special person that you want in order to manifest a spiritual special person that you want. It's got to be you, but it's got to start with you. The rest of 2020, it's going to be more of the same. If you just keep doing the same shit that you're doing, you're going to find like all these losers all over and over and over again, because you're not ready to deal with your own issues that you have. And let's call a spade a spade. It's the issues. I don't know what issues that they are, but yeah. So the rest of 2020, I would suggest figuring yourself out. Or you can just go on mindless dates. Hold on.
You can do that. Or you could speak your divine truth and realize you are a queen.
Heyo.
Don't know if you caught it earlier. You are a divine creature. Divine creatures do not roll in the mud unless it's fun. So no, we're not going to do that. You haven't found the one because, like Matt said, one, you're still baking. You're not done. You're still ooey gooey. And you're still kind of in that I hate to use the word man hating, but you're still in that, oh, what's the point? Oh, it's just going to turn out like my other relationships. Oh, okay. Well, then you've already spoken it into existence before it even had a chance. So why are you asking for something when all you're going to do is be a Debbie Downer about it?
Right. By the way, cards. Downtime, woo-woo is wonderful. Name your higher self and be flexible. Okay, it could mean sexually flexible. So if you have a wild night, just be flexible. But you're gonna have to be flexible on what you're getting for yourself. There's a lot of ooey gooey dark parts that you're not looking at that are gonna come up sooner or later, probably in the next couple months, because there is no choice at this point. You're gonna get scared. You're gonna get icky. You're gonna get weird. You're gonna wonder what the point of all of it is. Take some time out to figure it out. The rest of 2020 for you is feeling way too much about what's going on in the world, because you're starting, and then wondering if you're going crazy. You're not going crazy. And then I think finding better friends, honestly.
Yeah. If the people around you don't want the same things as you, and if you find yourself having the same conversations, get new people.
I told my girlfriend that the other night. She had a 2-hour conversation with one of her friends because her friend was having such a bad time. And then last night she was having a bad time, and none of her friends that she could go to that depended on her for it, like, time, were there, would say anything. So it's like, well, at that point, okay, well, I was there for you. Why can't you be there for me? And how many times does it have to happen before I finally just say, I'm done? Rosemary Vargas. Will I continue to be a supervisor in November? The reason I ask, a new councilman will be starting in October in LA. Didn't you ask this question last week?
She did.
Okay.
She did. Now let me ask you this, Rosemary. Did you do anything that Matt and I told you to do last week? Because you got to be accountable, sweetie. You got to be accountable. It's like, and this, I almost included it on my tarot card of the day. That joke where the dude says, "Dear God, please let me win the lottery. Dear God, please let me win the lottery. Dear God, please let me win the lottery." And then God calls down, "Frank, buy a fucking lottery ticket, bro."
Rosemary, I will say the same thing this week that I said last week. Nothing has changed in the past 7 days. If you want to feel like the victim, then you're going to be the victim. If you just understand that everything is okay and you don't have to worry about shit, then there you go. So it's up to you. Like, do you want to play the victim and automatically think that you're going to be out of a job? You're going to be out of a job. They're going to find ways to figure to kick you out because of something that you're doing. If you just keep going in and going, okay, I'm fine, I'm good, everything's cool, I can work with this person,
Mhm.
you'll still have a job. Nobody's going to kick you out. Nobody wants to kick you out. Don't give people a reason to kick you out.
Don't manifest it. Don't do it.
Words have power, thoughts have power. Like, and this is the second week in a row that you've given that idea power. So think about that. How many weeks in a row are you willing to give this idea traction, feet, power over you? And if you ask for a third week in a row, I can guarantee you that answer will turn from no to yes. So stop asking, because the more you ask, the more it will come to light and the worse it's going to be for you. And then you try finding a job in COVID. Good luck. This is why I wouldn't be good on a psychic chat line.
Right?
Totally. I actually did that for like one day and was like, I can't, why? What's going on? Like the first person who called and said, all 5 psychics told me I would meet my love. My boyfriend would come back in 3 months. It's been 5 months. Has he come back? No. What do you think? Oh. Spicy? Nice name. I have a very personal project that I've been working on, and I'm hoping some positive change will be coming my way that will help this project culminate sooner than later in a positive way. Any thoughts on that? I'm hoping something will be shifting in October. Try November. Try middle of November. But let's see. Yeah, there's way too many cards. Oh, there we go. Shit's still baking, or like, I don't know. Hold on.
People got to realize there's a lot of cooking.
Whoa. There we go. Spice. What do you like? I kind of want to ask, like, what do you think is going wrong, or what are you waiting on? Because okay, it's up to you, dude. I say middle of November. It's only because you're kind of like wishy-washy on the whole. I want it to happen. I want other stuff to happen. I want to do other stuff. How many things do you actually have going on that you're putting energy into, and why aren't you making this your forefront, your primary concern? The idea is there, the energy is there, the mental capacity is there, but it feels like you're dividing your time in between too many things. And I get it if you have a family or a job or whatever, but what is going to make you happier? Granted, I can't tell you to leave your family, but I can tell you, hey, sail through on your job, get paid on your job, and do what you want to do on this personal project. It is possible. It's going to take a little bit more time. It's no fault of your own, but you need to show up with the energy that you currently have. And you half-assing it right now because you don't know, like, what it's going to do, and putting all your eggs into the basket of like, but I want this to happen to make my life better. It's kind of like a bad relationship. Don't focus on the lack. Don't focus on the when. Focus on the what am I doing right now to make it better. Things will turn around, but you have to be the one to understand that you're the one making it turn around. You can't just wait for other people to say, hold on, wait a minute. You have to actually actively say, why are you making me wait a minute? Why is this held up? Give me a specific reason why things are not working out, so then you can understand, so you can actually take the reins and go, fine, I'm taking this over. This is what I want. This is how I want things to work. Because right now you're kind of in the backseat of it all, which isn't good.
So we have the unknown and we have divinity. I really want to point out, you see this door? There's no locks on this door, okay? But you think it is, okay? You think that there's some like hierarchy system. I don't know. I kind of feel like well, everybody has XYZ and I don't. Well, everybody has their shit together and I don't. Well, everybody has blah 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 and I don't. Stop with that, okay? Because let me tell you something. Do you want to know what the universe hears? I don't. I don't. I don't have this. I don't have that. When are you going to realize that you are a divine creature? And I keep telling people this. When are you going to realize that your words, your thoughts have this power to manifest? So stop. Stop.
Two people want to know if they have spirits in their house. So Alicia Torres and I think Jesse Saxby.
Okay.
And Alicia just says he's been there since I bought the house in almost 3 years ago. You just answered your own question.
Right.
Oh,
right.
finding out about the spirit. Sorry, you want to know about the spirit.
Okay. Gosh, I'm going to be honest. That's really difficult for me because I'm not there. I can't pick up on his energy. You know, there's only so much that we can do here online. Matt may have a better connection than I do, so I am going to take a back seat. I see Alicia did ask about her job, so I'd be more than happy to take the job situation. But as far as the spirit in the house, honey, if he's been there for 3 years, like, let him be. Like, if he's not malicious, if he's not cutting you, if he's not hurting anybody. I know I had seen your nephew had seen him. Okay. Did he do something to your nephew? Because you know what? There are spirits literally all around us right now. I know there's somebody that lives in my living room. He won't talk to me. But you know what? I'm not gonna bother him because he doesn't. All he does is just creep. He creeps. He watches me in the morning, and I'm like, all right, dude, that's a little creepy. Stop. If you don't like him, tell him to go. Tell him to go. Say this is my house. Open everything up. People make this mistake. I'm gonna go off on a little rant right now. Okay, you can say all the hell you want. You can Palo Santo, you can Dragon's Blood, you can cleanse, you could have a priest come in. But if you don't open the door and command them to get out, where do you think they're going to go? Open the door, tell them, get the fuck out of my house, and leave it at
that. Alicia, nothing I can tell you will make things better. So you're just interested in finding out about him, but I really don't want to speak this into the ether and give it legs and actually make him a thing, because I don't think you want that. And I don't think he really wants that. I think at this point, it's better to just let it be and let him be a spirit in the night, because that's what he wants to be. He doesn't want to really, he doesn't really want to fuck with y'all. And you could probably call somebody that could really connect with them into your house, but that wouldn't be best for now. Just let him be. He's not fucking with you. He just wants to be left alone. He doesn't feel he needs to leave, but he also doesn't feel that y'all need to be cohabitating. He knows that you know, and there's just nothing you can do. But giving him a name and a face does not help it, unfortunately. So I'm leaving that alone. Jesse, Jesse, it's a kid. It's a kid, like kid looking for his mom. Baby. Like I would say in between like 2 and 4, probably I think a boy, fucks with the light switches, knocks on doors. That's about it. Very, very cute. Very like doesn't fuck with you. It's cool. It's cool that you know, because it's young. He wants to play. He wants you to know that he's okay and that he's cool. And that you can play with him. He just wants to be noticed and played with. So if something's out of place, it's him. Hi,
So
Sherry.
as
Yeah,
hi,
go ahead.
Mama. As far as the job goes, sweetie, again, you are in control of your situation, but I kind of get the feeling that you're like, oh no, it's someone else's fault. Mm-mm. It's not. It's not. Um, if you don't like where you are, you are not a tree. Get up and leave. Go. Two of wands. It is time to move on. Yes, ma'am. Bye, 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 bye. Ain't sound creepy.
Alicia says he's mischievous. He's old. He's not mischievous. He's old and running into shit. So just know that, like, again, giving him a name and giving him legs will just uh, make it real for you. And I don't think you want it real. Um, Treasure Jones says, "What is something I really need to know to help me progress more?" Yeah, all right, I can do that.
Mhm.
That's an awesome question. Thank you, Treasure.
It is.
See,
You're so
see
welcome,
the
my dear. See the solution.
see the solution. Okay, so you're focused too much on like specific tangible ideas. Like take a look at everything that's going on. And as far as progressing more, it's like you just want to look at like the A, the plus, the B. Take a look at like the whole idea that you're working on, and take a moment to step back and see everything as it really is, not as you want it to be. I think introspection and perception is where you're kind of, I don't want to say lacking, but where you need to focus your abilities at this point, because your perception might be a little bit off on not only yourself but others as well. So you're misjudging people and possibly misjudging friends. So taking a step back and saying, hey, I want to learn more about you. I want to learn more about where you're coming from. And I want to learn more about what's actually going on may help you in the long run. And it may open up lines of communication.
So for you, my dear, secrecy, the unknown, and fortune. So I told somebody earlier, loose lips sink ships. However, that is not the case. Sometimes you can be too closed off. And sometimes you can be so good, or I'm sorry, you can be so closed off that you're not vulnerable. And I really feel like you're in a situation to where God, Goddess, Creator, Lofi is really wanting you to open up and be vulnerable and really step into that unknown, like that, oh God, I'm getting uncomfortable, like I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to really, really, really get the kind of life that you want and the kind of I I just keep getting this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted. Of course, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, sweetie. Nobody is living the life that they wanted. Okay? And if somebody tells you they're living the life they wanted, they're full of shit.
Even
Because
more shit if they do it on Facebook or Instagram.
damn straight, nobody is living the life that they envisioned or that they wanted for themselves. You can strive. And yes, there are some people, I know I myself am moving on in that direction and I'm moving toward the life that I want, but I'm 37 years old and I just now started.
I'm 40 years old and I just now started.
There you go.
But you know what? 40 is the new 20. Fuck your
Sure is.
age.
Sure is.
Like at this point, it's like you're only as old as you feel. And if like at 40 years old, I feel like I just started living again and just started understanding myself. So age is just a number. You can't go by how old you are. You got to go how by mental age and what you're learning.
Aww. Oh, I'm glad. Sorry, I'm gonna derail this for a second. I made my mom.
Okay.
I played mad scientist over the full moon and made my mom this weird tea like concoction for her shingles to like put on her when it's hurting.
Yeah.
And she says that it's making her feel better already. So
Nice.
I feel really good.
Congrats. Look at you.
I
Way too
know.
busy.
I know. Oh, spicy did step away. Oh, honey. Yes, spicy spice. We did get to you, sweetie. Go back and watch it after we're
I,
done.
yeah.
Oh, but I think other people would ask questions. Hold on. Shantia. Shantia. Shantia
What's Shantia
Davis.
asking? Uh,
She had asked she had asked why life keeps giving her the raw deal. She's getting a lot of punches right now.
that you're letting it give you the raw deal. You're in that situation where you're taking everything that's going wrong and manifesting it into even wronger and wronger and wronger and saying, but I deserve better, but not believing you deserve better. So you're sitting in this little pity pile of bah woohoo, bah boo hoo is me. I want to get better. No, I don't. No, I don't deserve better. Maybe I really deserve to be in this pity pile with shit on top of me. Life is giving you the raw deal because you're allowing it. It's the same thing with shitty relationships. You're going to stay in a shitty relationship because you're allowing it. Once you know that you deserve better, then things will start to manifest better. I spent 3 years in a shitty relationship with myself, believing the worst parts about myself. You know what happened? The worst parts about myself and the worst parts actually happened. So you got to stop believing that life is giving you a raw deal, and that's what you need to flip to correct, which is life is not giving you the raw deal. You are giving you the raw deal. You're
Mm.
the one doing it to yourself. So what you need to do is wake up in the morning and the first thought out of your head or out of your mouth or anything that you speak has to be something positive. And that should be, today is going to be a beautiful day. I feel good. Everything is beautiful. The first thing should not be checking the lack of money in your account, wondering what is going to happen to you today, or wondering how life is going to fuck you without without lube. That's your programming. That's you. And because it's you, you can change it. It takes a while. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 2 days. It's not going to happen in a month. It takes you really looking at yourself and having deep, dark conversations of, hey, I really want to change and I'm fucking myself up and I'm fucking up the way I'm living life and I need to figure out how to change. How do I change? And then you sit there and you think and you listen and you talk with spirit and you talk with whoever will listen in your spirit world. But you need to have that hard uncomfortable conversation with you and understand that you are the one that's fucking up your own life.
Um, I'm gonna be
Sorry.
nicer. Okay.
sorry
It's
sorry
okay. I'm gonna be the good cop right now, okay? I know we're tired. I know we're depleted. But again, you need to clean house. You and I have had this conversation before. I know that you're like, well, if I clean house, Lizzie, I won't have anybody left. Not
maybe that's
true.
what you did.
Not true. Okay. You keep giving. You keep taking in these stray dog takers. Come on
No,
now. Friends. Friends. I'm a friend. Nah, 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 nah. Scavengers. That's what they are. Picking bones clean. See, well, I don't believe they find me, Lizzie. No, they don't. No, they don't. You let them find you. You let them find you. And then, like a vampire, you let them in. A vampire can only come into your house if he or she is invited in, and you let him in. You need to move. I know you know that. Well, it's not that easy. I just can't pick up my kids and move. The fuck you can't?
That's the nice version.
Yes, it was.
I like Hey, cool.
I wanted to see, is Harley, are you still here? Because Harley asked, she would love a general reading.
Love a
Still
general
here.
reading. You get this far.
Yeah, her name is Harley Vanilla.
Yeah, I see it, but I'm waiting to see if she's gonna respond.
Okay,
I mean, we could just
we're gonna wait. And
say
then
stuff if we're watching you.
Jessica did want a see, even Tia said it was nice. She said yes, it was. See,
Nice.
it was the nice version.
It was the nicer version.
You are so welcome, my love. I love you.
You're welcome, Antia.
You know I love you. Okay, Harley's still here. Sweet.
Cool. Harley, you're getting your reading. General reading if you get this far. All right.
Thank you, everybody, for your patience. I think this is the most people we've had in the room. So thank you for letting us kind of navigate through this. We appreciate you.
Thank you for being here with us on this Friday night. We appreciate everything. We appreciate the comments. And even though the crosstalk is a lot, but you got to keep yourselves entertained while we're reading.
You do, and I get it, and I do, and I hated to. No, I didn't hate to be that that witch, but yes, it is. I'm doing this on a Friday night, you guys. Like I could be watching Outlander, to be quite honest. Like
I could be with my girlfriend.
I could be smoking this big fat J that I got, watching Outlander, enjoying my Friday night. But I like hanging out with you guys, and I like doing this. So try to be as respectful as you can, because we are doing this of our own time, and we are doing it for free. So please just be respectful.
Harley, is that what her name is? Harley. Hey, Harley. They fell out really weird, but we're gonna do this. Yeah, just finished like oh my god, I got fucked up cycle. Tower reversed. Things are gonna get better. Don't worry about how you feel right now. Focus on like the light at the end of the tunnel, because you also get the sun. I don't look at the sun as I don't really know what the meaning of the sun card is, but what I look at it as is a path card. You're looking for something to do in your life. You're looking for a way. You're about to find it, because the sun illuminates everything, even all that the darkness is now illuminated. So you can figure out your way. You're about to embark on a new path. It's just before the Fool, but you're about to embark on something new. And you're just kind of trying to figure out like what and where and who. You're gonna find it. You're going to find it, because the sun is the best card for just figuring out what's going on right now, because again, it illuminates everything. And then you get the High Priestess. You'll know better. You'll just know better. You'll get to this point of not being scared anymore. You'll get to this point of being comfortable in your own skin. I know over the past couple of weeks, you probably have been like really uncomfortable and unsettled. That's about to change. Things are like shed snake skin, and now you're growing up, leveling up a little bit, and you're going to be that badass bitch that you really want to be. But it's going to take some time. You just got to figure out where you're going. Unfortunately, that may take some time as well, but you'll figure out who you truly are very soon.
So we've got the Maiden of Swords. And when I pulled this card, I literally thought of Conan. What's best in life? What's best in life? Kicking people's asses. That's what's best in life. Taking what's yours. That's what's best in life. Living up to your truest potential. That's what's best in life. Loving yourself. That's what's best in life. You want your best life, then act like this is your best life and quit fucking around. I love you. My spirits are on one tonight, you guys.
Um, Jesse Saxby says is looking for a general reading.
Jesse, my love, are you still in the room? That's Jesse still in the room. Paging Jesse Saxby. Jesse Saxby to the principal's office, please.
General reading on a Friday. Oh, good evening. Good night, Renee.
Hello.
And you're welcome, Harley.
You're so welcome.
Oh. Woo! Hey, Lila says we're awesome.
Yes. You're awesome, Lila. You're awesome.
Hey. I'm just gonna pull, let's pull a, you guys are awesome.
Aw.
Harley says, thank you both. That was amazing confirmation and spot on. I appreciate you both. I appreciate you as well.
Yeah,
I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate Lizzie for being here with me on a Friday night.
Yeah, it's fun.
And continuing to do this and just being like blunt as all fuck. It's great.
So I started doing this different ritual. And I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want people thinking, I'm going to go and try this. Because it is more for, it's for more advanced people, but it essentially brings in a bunch of archangels. And I've been doing it twice a day for, since the full moon. And it's really like, I'll tell you, I'll share with you, Matt, okay. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, but it is a ritual that unless you are trained in working with energy and doing energy work, you could potentially get yourself into some serious trouble doing this. So I'm sorry. I'm just not going to share. I'm not.
That's a big build up to a holdback.
It sure was. Oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. But you don't get to. Okay, so now, don't say
is your water contaminated with lead tonight at 11?
Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay.
Right.
It is the lesser banishing ritual pentagram.
Ooh.
And it is very intense. And again, unless you work with energy, you are going to get yourself knocked on your ass. I've been a witch for 15 years. I did this and was like, holy fuck.
Whoa.
It still hurts. Like the energy still actually hurts my arm. So,
oh my God.
But it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Oh my God, it's amazing.
It's a good hurt. It's a good hurt.
No, it really is. It really is. Metatron and I had a conversation today. It was awesome. He's never spoken to me before. So I was like,
oh, that's amazing. That's incredibly amazing. I want to try that. I need to learn more about this. You need to tell me. Hey, Jesse, exercise your vibes. You also get the five of swords. You gotta express yourself a little bit more. You gotta be, I hate to say happier, but your vibe has to match the outside. The inside has to match the outside. What you're throwing out isn't jiving with yourself and others, but you also need that because things are going to ramp up very soon. Like things are flying out and flying around. You probably know that. And right about now is the calm before the storm. So get your rest and figure out how to get the insides out. And I don't mean by throwing up, I mean by just projecting your energy outwards because you're going to need it. It's all reversed. So I'm just going to pretend it's right side up because that's what it is. what was the question?
It was just general. It was just
General
general.
reading.
Yeah, we're good. No question.
Yeah. So basically, what's happening is, yeah, something good and fast is going to come in. Hey, it's hot time in the old town tonight. You're starting to, I think you're actually starting to enjoy your life a little bit more, but you're hesitant about expressing it. And you need to express it, because if you don't express it, then it's not gratitude. And if it's not gratitude, then you're not showing the universe or telling the universe that you're grateful for the happiness that you're receiving or what you're about to receive. Things are slowly starting to ramp up in terms of, I think, work and life. And honestly, you got this shit on lock. Like, you get the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like at a certain point, like things just were kind of like off in the distance, and now you've found yourself in this great period of like, oh, I love everything, I love my life, I love what's going on, which is great. It's not going to end, but you need to be more grateful for what's going on. You're finally understanding the key to your own happiness, and when you find the key to your own happiness, you need to be generous with the happiness that you're giving outwards as well. Don't keep it inside, because the more you keep it inside, the more that's a key or a recipe to have it all stalled. So just understand that, yes, you are the fucking badass and you are the mistress of all everything that you see and touch, but you need to express it as much as humanly possible to your loved ones, to yourself, to the dog, to the cat, to the homeless man on the street, to the universe, to God, to whoever, to anybody that you see. You need to spread exactly what you have. That's all I
And
have.
just to kind of expand on that, we had the Maiden of Swords again. She came up earlier. She brought that Conan vibe with her. Yeah, you want it, take it. Okay. But then we also had the Queen of Swords reversed. Princess, Queen, Princess, Queen. What do you want to be? You want to be a queen, right? Queens have boundaries. Queens rule with authority. Queens look at someone and say, no, no. So stop being her and become her.
Ooh, nice. Alicia says, how about the job? Is it time to move on? Alicia, you
Yes,
know the answer to that.
yeah, we answered that. No, we answered that. We answered that. We did.
You did?
We did because she
Oh,
had
okay.
the spirit. She had the spirit. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's, yeah, I just saw the comment that your mom made.
Yay.
Lila, hi. You're welcome, treasure. Spicy, yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the old comments.
I know.
Lila, emotional week, but positive things happen. Can you pull a card for me tonight? Looking for a new place to move in, question mark. Lila, yeah, it's been emotional for everybody. Whoa.
Not me. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. It's been a great full moon for me.
It's a tiring full moon for me. I was tired like the 3 days before the full moon, but everything is better now. Body talk. You need to listen to your intuition more than your body. I think, yeah, you need to rest, and yeah, you shouldn't be worrying about like what's going on. Listen to your intuition about where things are moving you. Yeah, it's time for a new place to move. Just take some time out to figure out where. I'm pretty sure that if you ask certain people or do some research, you'll find a place in no time. But I'm going to say you still have a couple months. So in November, after the election, I would say, because then more people are going to move out of San Francisco or the Bay Area in general, and then you get cheaper housing. It's all fine. You'll be good.
Mm-hmm. And then to kind of expand on that a little bit, we have the Seven of Swords, but then we also have the Six of Swords reversed. So again, and this is something that you and I have talked about before, don't bring it into reality. You are a powerful manifester. You could be right here with me and Matt pulling your own damn cards. You know that. We're just not there yet. So, again, you want it? Ask for it. Damn it. I love you. Yeah.
Whoa. I don't know if Renee is still here, but she said a while ago that she'd love a reading for the autumn equinox. Please and thank you.
Okay. My ladies want to speak to her.
Love you, Lila. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. We have a 3-day weekend. I didn't even realize that.
So do.
Oh, whoa. All these cards just came out.
I had
Okay.
I had a lot of cards too.
But they were they were face up in the face down deck. So we're gonna go with that. Renee Nay. Renee Nay is still here.
Sorry, I'm saying
Damn.
I'm saying good night to my mom, you guys.
Okay. Renee, the gist of all this is that, ooh, baby, you got changes coming up. You know, so you get the hermit stepping away from reality for a moment to understand your true potential. You get temperance, wait a bit, just wait a bit. Not everything is in a rush. You get the star reversed, which is go back. Like you need to go back and hit something that you might have missed. You also get the emperor, the 3 of Wands, and the moon. So what you missed is your true path. uh, for the next few months, you're going to be doing a little bit of backtracking to kind of say, I'm sorry, can you please let me in on certain things, or can I please learn this thing that I said no to? I feel like a lot of it is learning over the next few months, because yeah, you totally said no to something that you should have said yes to, and now you're realizing that you should have said yes to it. And the moon is just saying, like, it's there for you. Go along that path. It's going to take some time. It actually may take some time for this person to say yes, or for you to learn. um, but you'll find a way to learn it very quickly if you just take some time out for yourself. The devil is there basically just saying, like, what would you rather have? Do you want money or happiness? You can have both eventually, but right now you should choose happiness over money, because money ain't gonna buy happiness. Money will just get you where you need to be. Turn down the money and go for what truly serves you. And get out of your head thinking that you're always going to be poor and despondent, because that's just a self-serving trap. And stop lying to yourself that you can't have what you truly want, because you can totally have what you truly want, but you have to make the right decisions. And yeah, you totally messed up or traveled over this one little idea because you didn't think it was going to make you money. It's not going to make you money right now. It's going to make you happy, and being happy will eventually make you money. But you need to get over that fact that, like, in order to be happy, I need money. If you're a millionaire, you're fucking insatiable and people hate you. You'll have what you need in order to move forward. You'll have what you need in order to pay rent, but you just need to take the logic out of it and go with, okay, well, I'm going to do this because of the love of it. I'm going to do this because I want to learn more. You'll get what you need when you get to that place. So if it's like money or rent, you'll be taken care of. But honestly, the Ace of Wands, it's the power of creation. So you're creating your future. You're creating this beautiful idea that my future needs to be filled with everything that I choose, not everything that's been chosen for me. So you're now choosing how your future is going to look simply by going, okay, well, I'm going to take some time and do what I feel I should be doing, not what other people want me to do. Hopefully that made sense.
So, my lovely, beautiful Miss Renee, I gotta ask you a question, sweetie. Okay. Are you ready to become this woman? That's the high priestess. Are you ready? Because, sweetie, part of our problem is we're like, no, I'm not. I am not this woman. I am not. And so you're not giving yourself justice. You're not giving yourself what you deserve because you're short selling yourself. And yes, yes, her again. Yes, her again. Okay, see, now I'm gonna get a little snippy with ya. All right, okay. I'm gonna get a little snippy with ya. It's being nice. So, her again. Have you set up something for your ancestors? Because I know you're lurking. I know you talk to them. I know you praise them. But have you set up something for them? Are you feeding them? Are you giving them water? Do they have an altar in your home? I already know the answer, and it's no. So, again, we can keep going, and keep denying who we are, what we are, the mission that our ancestors gave us when we came here. Sure, go ahead. Get dizzy until you puke. I love you.
I love you so much.
I love you. I feel like I have to end. I love you.
Oh. Who else? There was another question.
I feel like we've missed people too.
Yeah, but yeah. If you're still in the room and your question hasn't been answered,
Yeah,
go
tell us.
ahead and post it. Margaret Cable, hi.
Hi.
Renee, I love you too. You are
Aw.
amazing. But listen to Lizzie and listen to yourself and go back and stop worrying about lack. Yeah, fight the power.
That's right, baby. That's right. You know. I know you know. I know that they know you know.
I know you know they know, you know. I know.
Uh-huh.
I know you know.
Uh-huh. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. Charlene, we
Jonathan Grant is
missed
watching.
Charlene.
Charlene,
Thank you,
you'd love a reading.
Charlene. We
Jonathan Grant, no, your
thank
card
you.
wasn't pulled. We
Okay.
couldn't find your question. So if you want to re-answer your
Okay.
questions,
Charlene
your
and
question.
Jonathan, if you have a question, please ask. We're so sorry.
All right, Charlene, do you have a specific question? And Jonathan, just repost your question.
We've
And
been
Margaret, thank you. My face is shiny because I have oil, but it's nice that it's shiny. Mm. Do.
Let it catch up with everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. It takes like 30 seconds.
It does.
Could I have a reading done? What do I have? What can I look forward to in the rest of 2020?
Okay.
Yeah, right. 2020 and beyond, 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 beyond.
Okay. So they both want to know the
And
same
Charlene
thing
has the same
that
question.
we're still gonna pull, separately.
All right.
So go ahead if you have cards, please. Thank you.
Oh, I don't have cards just
Okay.
yet.
So Jonathan, we need to make peace. We have peacemaking. Okay. And we have ecstasy. Okay. We need to make peace with the fact that we can be happy. What? What do you mean? Of course I want to be happy, Lizzie. Why wouldn't I want to be happy? Various reasons. Various. You can subconsciously not want it. I know that better than most. So, again, to quote Conan the Barbarian, what's best in life? Taking what's yours, realizing that happiness, and I know not all the time, and I hate this phrase, but I'm going to say it, happiness is a choice. Living your best life is a choice. Again, if you are unhappy with the way things are going, look in the mirror because it's all you. And that's all I got.
Jonathan. So the oracle card I picked for you is be grateful. Be grateful because there is like the rest of 2020 has good stuff for you if you're allowing it. But the whole idea of allowing it is there. Like, why aren't you allowing anything? And if you think 2020 is just shoved a rod up your ass and like shook it around and like trying to figure out like how to dry rape you again, that's your choice. You can totally accept that, or you can accept that. Well, the cards coming up are like you can shake your titties out and have personal growth. I mean, granted, right side up is better, but like I think you just want to like run through a meadow and be like, life is grand and beautiful because life is grand and beautiful. And then King of Cups, like what emotion what emotion are you tied to that's not allowing you to become this grandiose vision of yourself? Like, are you not grateful enough? So are you not grateful enough that it's keeping you hidden on your own? And like for the next 3 months of 2020, you have this great opportunity to just be like, I'm gonna drink a beer and I'm gonna shake my man titties at passersby and just enjoy the fruits of my labor. But you have to be grateful for that. Right now, it doesn't feel like you're grateful for a lot of stuff that's going on. And that's fair because it's hard to be grateful when we're staring down the barrel of like quarantine and all this other shit and everything. But remember to be grateful for what you have, because what you have is the basis on what you're going to be getting. You have the opportunity to make more. You have the opportunity to basically have love again, and you have the opportunity to shake your titties at that love and grow something with it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not grateful for just the little bits of happiness that you do have at this moment, you're not going to be grateful when all the happiness comes. You're sitting there going, but why can't I have this? And why is this not happening? What's going on? Well, allow it. Just allow it. You're not being dry anally raped just yet. You're not, nothing bad is going on. You're just looking at the lack and going, but look at all this lack. Look at all this lack. What can I do with all this lack? And to you, I say, what aren't you lacking? And what can you do with everything that you have? And understand that all this emotion that you have right now isn't for anybody else. It's for yourself. It's to bring yourself into a better place financially, emotionally. It's to make you completely stable, because that's what you truly want. You want stability in your life, and you can have that. But it starts with you. It starts with you being grateful for the stability that you currently have, and you're not grateful enough for it to get much more. So the next 3 months of 2020 are up to you. You can totally be a stick in the mud, or you can be grateful, shake your titties, your man titties, and be like, yeah, I'm creating this life with this beautiful person in the wild meadow of Yonderville, and I'm having a beer and I'm creating the life that I want. So create the life that you want. Hopefully that works.
Yep. And Charlene, Charlene. Sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. Okay. So, as I've said before, 2020 is the year where those of you that have gifts, you are being called forth. You are being compelled to step into your role. We have night women, Sicilian witches, and we have the queen. So, my love, my darling, are you ready to step into your role? You, I'm getting like, I'm getting like a, it goes back as far as the eye can see. Your blood, like, and I hate to tell anybody like, oh, you come from a bloodline of witches, but because technically we all do. Um, but your bloodline in particular, my love, it is like you. It stopped. It stopped at your great grandmother, and it's being called back in you. Stop trying to tell yourself that it's not. Stop trying to tell yourself that you're not seeing what you're seeing, that you're not hearing what you're hearing, that you're not feeling what you're feeling. Because you're going to drive yourself crazy if you're not there already. So just stop. I love you.
Mhm. Yeah, Hey, hey, Charlene, Charlene, stop being so restless. Okay, woo woo is wonderful. Clear the path. Um, you have the power. You just need to like get to it. You need to access it. You need to understand it. The rest of 2020 for you looks like a whole lot of restlessness and a whole lot of wondering when are things going to come in, and not a whole lot of doing the work needed. Um, Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and Knight of Wands. Like, okay, the Knight of Wands, like, yeah, there's that creation. There's the idea that you can make something. There's the idea that you can actually ride in on a horse and go, this is mine. This is what I want. I'm going to plant my flag here, and it will be the Isle of Charlene. But right now, you're just like, but I don't want to do the work necessary. I don't. Everything's slow and everything's stagnant and everything doesn't feel good. And woe is me. And I want to look cool, but shit, I'm like, there's so much behind me that is stopping me. There's nothing stopping you. It's forcing you forward. Unfortunately, it's forcing you forward with a pointy edge, going, okay, walk the plank. You can make another plank in the air and you can make something out of nothing, but you're not noticing it. So you have a choice to make in the next few months of how do you want to see 2021. 2020 can end with a bang, with a great bang. And I think that you want it to end with a bang. Whoa, 404, 400. Oh, um,
Oh, it's not letting me put your little website up. That's frustrating.
that's weird.
I was trying to put the link for your website up. I was trying to link us up. Damn it.
It's cool. That's interesting though. So you have a lot of options coming up, and the options coming up are: do I allow myself the opportunity to move forward and do the work necessary, or do I him and ha and complain and be antsy about what's not coming in? It's not coming in because you're not doing the work, and if it's going to come in, it's going to be very specific, and it's going to allow you to move a little bit more forward than you have been. But again, how much work do you really want to do to yourself, around yourself? And do you want to do the hard things that involve dropping some dead weight, getting in touch with yourself? Um, but in the next few months, it's a lot of like not pointing fingers, not pointing fingers, but kind of wishing things would be better and not knowing how to make them better. So learn how to make things better. There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, hi, princess. How are you?
angel wings.
Yeah, are you having a good week, sweetie? My
Hi.
baby girl right here. That's
Uh,
my baby. She's she's
uh,
gonna be my little. She's gonna be my first student.
nice. Hi, angel wings. You want a card pulled? We can pull you a card.
You're
You're
so very
welcome,
welcome,
Charlene.
Charlene. And you guys, I
Thank you
just
for
posted Matt's page. I also just posted my page in the links. Matt and I do have we both have pages. We both have websites as well. I tried to post Matt's website, but it was being weird. So I will wait until after we're done live, and then
Right.
I'll post it.
It did post, but it just didn't.
Oh, did it
let's see.
not? Okay, did it not do the
Yeah.
whole link
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
It posted, but it just said bad request. Whoa.
What happened?
Hold on.
Okay. Oh,
There
no.
we go.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. It went to a null website. There we go. There's my
Okay.
page.
Okay,
Angel
good.
Wings. Hello,
Oh,
Angel Wings.
baby.
Let's pull you a card.
Sweet girl. Okay.
Anything specific, or do you just want like you just want general reading? Ooh,
That sounded, yeah, I heard that too.
some weird stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Let's see what else. Angel. Angel Wings. I don't know what your real name is. I apologize. Card is Justice. You get Eye of the Storm and you get Move Forward. Use the time that you have right now very, 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 very wisely. There's some quiet time, and use that quiet time in order to figure out the next steps for your personal development. Justice is here because things are being set right. If things don't feel right now, give it a couple weeks. Things are slowly starting to turn. You're in this moment of time where you're able to figure out how you're feeling, what's going on, who you're talking to, and the steps that you need. Take those steps very wisely and don't listen to the negative Nancy inside your head or any negative Nancy outside of you that's telling you, oh, no, you can't. Oh, no, why would you? Oh, no, or just anything saying no. Don't tell yourself no. Tell yourself yes. Give yourself plenty of love. Give yourself plenty of space, and give yourself plenty of free time to go out in nature and frolic with fairies and angels and trees.
You hear that, child? You hear that, my daughter? Okay. So, my love, we have Temperance reversed, and we have the Magician. So, okay. I know we are ready to go. Like we got our school clothes. Like I'm getting Billy Madison. I got my shoes tied tight. Hope I don't get in a fight. Oh, back to school. Like you are ready. And but it's not happening. It's like get up and go and wait. Yes, that's where we're at. In order for you to understand the bigger picture, sometimes other things need to come into focus. I know that a lot of people forget about old school film developing and what that entailed. The picture takes a minute to come into focus. You got to put it in the fixer. You got to put it in the solution. You got to do a little shimmy shimmy with it. And then your photo starts to develop. And then you start to see the picture form. That's where we're at right now, sweetie. You just got to let the picture form. And that's all I got.
Sweet.
I can't be mean to
Danielle
you.
Klein,
I
by
can't be
the
mean to
way.
my child. I've been a bad cop all night, but I'm like, I'm not going to be mean to my child.
We've both been bad cops. I mean, we've pretty much been like, you gotta stop fucking with yourself. Get over yourself. Like at a certain point, you just gotta like talk quietly and be like, it's good. You just need the time. It's nice to just talk quietly to somebody, be like, "You're good. Just give yourself space and time," instead of like, "Stop easily fucking yourself." Hi, Danielle Klein. Danielle just moved to Colorado, so now she's
Ooh,
and
fun.
funny, tuning in 2 hours later, and we're still live. So
Yeah.
Polaroid. Anthony Jones,
Polaroid.
do you want the Polaroid? Do you want the easy way of doing things, or do you want to learn the hard way and appreciate it more?
Hold on, you guys. My cat's freaking out. I gotta let her in. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hello.
Come on. Come
You
on.
are totally welcome, and I'm saying you're welcome from
Bye,
Lizzie. as
Carol.
well.
You know. Hey, come on.
Danielle,
At
I'm
least
glad
come on
you're
camera
loving
so
living in
everybody sees.
Colorado. Aw.
So I am a crazy girl. Go ahead, go on.
That's cute.
Do you not have your butt in my face?
Colorado retreat's happening next year for sure. I am down to go to a Colorado retreat, especially just to get out of San Francisco.
Hey.
Hell, I may live in Colorado at this point.
Shoot.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade. San Francisco is not what it used to be. I know
No.
you were joking, Anthony. But
No, it's not. Yeah. Spirit. Our spirits. You've been watching. You know what's going on right now.
Shit.
He should know better.
You want to move?
You will want to move here.
My mom lived in Colorado, like Colorado Springs, for a while. I love it. I love being around there. I would move there if it was close to an ocean, but I do like the idea of living near hills. So living near mountains, away from like the city. Look at me manifesting like a little cabin in the woods and on the top of a hill.
Yes. Why don't you get up here and I can pet you instead of you meowing at me from down there?
Oh. It's like, no, you should come
If
down
you
here.
looked up, no, if you looked up the definition of a spoiled cat, you would see the picture of my cat. She is fucking ridiculously spoiled. Yes, everybody can hear you.
I hear you.
Anthony.
I hear you.
Yeah, that's right.
So
That's
does
right.
anybody else
Yep.
have a question?
Yep.
6 lurkers in this place, in this room, which is
I
amazing.
know.
Me too.
Is everybody just hanging out to see our
Y'all
faces?
hanging out and like just listening to us be extremely blunt with
Right?
people.
I know, right?
Scared to ask a question for fear that we're gonna be
They're like,
Ooh, I don't like
I don't want to get.
but nobody has ever said tonight that we've been negative because that's not true. We've been so totally positive. Just
We have. Look, okay, telling somebody like it is not being negative. It's the truth.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes the truth hurts, and sometimes it's like a slap in the face with
when
a
you fucking up,
bulldozer.
I'm gonna tell you, you fucking up. Danielle, can you pick a card for me? Yeah, we can pick a card for you. Do you have a specific,
Of course.
or do you
Yeah.
want to see what cards are pulled?
Yeah. What do you need? I sing that song to my cat all the time. What do you need?
What do you need?
And she just looks at me.
Do.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Whoa. Hey. All right. Let's pull an actual card. Whatever the universe is wanting to tell me right now. Well, the universe wants to tell you a lot of stuff.
Yeah, actually, it really does right now. Yep. Show does.
and it's good stuff. So
It is a
yay.
good. It actually is. These are really good things. You know, there's a lot of denial going around right now with people.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ah,
I lost cards. There we go. I got them again. Wow, we had some jumpers. That's for damn
yeah.
sure. So, okay. All right. You can't escape yourself. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what scenery you put yourself in. Doesn't matter how beautiful, how gorgeous. Doesn't matter who you associate with. No matter where you go, there you are. And okay, we know this. Hang on. Let me back it up.
Okay.
We know this. We are on our mission to find this out. And you are going to find it out. I'm definitely getting some merging because we had pilgrimage. See? We have union. We have vows. And then we have ritual. So, whatever kind of woo woo, witchy woo woo you do, you need to do it harder, stronger, faster. You need to just do more. Sorry, not sorry, because you're doing it, but you're not. You're right. You're not doing enough, and you do. You need to bring it in. Bring it in and bring it home. And that's all I got.
That's all you got. So Danielle, you moved for a reason. You felt at home there, and there's a reason why you felt at home there. Journey to the sun, throat chakra, and look within. I had like some great ideas for what this is, but um, you also get the world, the emperor, and the five of swords. So you're a mouthpiece for the universe. You know this. You got drawn to a very sacred place in Colorado to learn how to speak up, not just for yourself, but for the universe, for people around you that don't have the same things. So you can learn to protect and provide for not just yourself, but for other people and teach other people how to do the same thing, whether it be spiritual, emotional, or physical. Your journey to the sun is one that is trying to tell you, hey, listen, you got to slow down. You got to check in with yourself, and you need to understand that we're not giving you this for free. This is a great place to be. This is a great place to enter into, but there's a lot of change that is going to happen. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of letting go that's going to happen. You get this throat chakra card because you need to speak up. You need to speak your truth, not just for other people. But I think what's going to eventually go on is a lot of what the content you're going to start making is to help people improve their lives by speaking. And you're going to start speaking yourself. You're going to start speaking what you truly want yourself. And by doing that, you can test and understand what works and what doesn't, and then help other people live their true life the way that they wanted to do. I mean, you're being given pretty much all this stuff, but it's being given to you with the caveat that you are going to work hard, you are going to work long, you're going to change yourself, and you're going to change others. And that does not allow you comfortability in the idea that, well, I just get to lay here. You know that. And you're a very hardworking soul, but whatever is going to happen, you're going to end up working even harder and digging even deeper. You're going to find the parts of yourself that you really truly know that you need to either throw out or change, and you're going to look dark and long and hard at all of it and go, do I really need to change this? Do I really need to throw this out? Do I really need to express this because this is scary? Yes, you need to express it. Yes, it's scary. But in that uncomfortableness of you expressing something that you really didn't want to express, you help other people. And by helping other people, you get in touch with their souls, and their souls merge, and their souls and your souls and all our souls understand what we need for healing. But you are that start. You have to heal yourself or continue to heal yourself before you can start this journey of healing others. It's going to take a little bit of time, and you have a great base to do it. The air, the mountains, the spirit, you got everything you want. And in the end, it's going to happen fast, and you won't know why or how or who, but you're being given a huge gift. And at this point, I think like just
I'm
sit with it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
What? What
I
happened?
just yawned really largely. I'm sorry. You're not boring me, I swear. I'm sorry.
Swear you're not boring. Ah. So bottom line, you're being given a gift. Use it wisely. Otherwise, your time in Colorado will be in vain.
Mm,
You don't
yeah.
want to have it be in vain. You want to go and do what you were going up there to do in the first place, which is change lives.
Thanks, Danielle.
That was a great yawn. I didn't even see it. I wasn't even looking at the screen. Dang. I have to look at the playback now.
It was quite humorous.
Oh my God. We've been on like 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Right.
Started with like 22 people in the room. Everybody was cross talking. We were giving out doling sage advice left and right, telling people like they were crazy and they needed to love ourselves. And now we ended up with Danielle going,
That was a good yawn.
life loves you. You know this. Now just love yourself.
Yeah.
Ah.
Self-love.
Right.
Okay.
I'm letting out the love. I'm just yawning out the love. So we still have lurkers. If anybody, I'm going to give it another like 10 minutes. If any one of you wants a reading, wants a card pull, has any questions, concerns, comments, wants to tell us how beautiful we are or how blunt we are and how much we amaze you, go ahead.
I love compliments.
Yeah, I love the compliments. I'll read your cards. I'll read your cards for compliments. So
yeah, absolutely.
And for those of you who don't know it, I know Lizzie does a bunch of stuff, and I'll let you explain. But for me, I do readings, I do energy work, I do candles, I do weekly tarot readings on YouTube, and I just changed my YouTube channel name to Tarot with Matt, and I changed my Etsy page to Healing Energy. The Healing Energy page, the Healing Energy shop, something like that, because it made more sense. So, you want a reading, Reiki, energy work, somebody to tell you that you're fucking up, I'm the boy to check out. Take it away, Lizzie.
So, hi. I do I do readings. I'm not a Reiki healer. I don't do healings per se. I do spiritual baths or limpias, as they are sometimes called. I also do spiritual coaching as well. And then being that I am a practicing pagan, I do also do spell casting. However, there are some stipulations in regards to my spell casting. I do actually insist that a divination reading be done, that we do have an intuitive reading, so that way I can kind of figure out what I'm getting into and what I'm getting my energy into and what I'm attaching myself to, because I definitely don't want to, I'll be quite honest, I ain't gonna do a love spell for you, sis. I just ain't gonna do it. You can come to me all you want, and I'm gonna say, so you mean a self-love spell, right? So we want to love ourselves, right?
Right.
And again, there's just, I understand, I'm a big advocate for self spell work. If you want something, you're going to want it more than I'm going to want it for you at the end of the day. Um, but yeah, so that's what I do. I also do a weekly show on Thursdays where I give tips and tricks for folks that may or may not be able to openly practice paganism or the woo woo ways. So that's usually on Thursdays at 6:30, and that's all.
Nice. We are both magically inclined, so if one
Mhm.
if you find yourself drawn to one or both of us, you can test us both out.
Mhm.
We do sort of the same thing, but not really. Your spell work is more pagan rituals. My spell work
Mhm.
and my candle work is a lot of I'm a free agent, so I call in all the deities for healing and beauty, and I use energy and Reiki, and I infuse the candle with herbs, Reiki energy, and specific, like whoever I'm praying to at that moment. It makes it, apparently I've seen it happen. They like 3 hour candles go up in like 20 minutes. So
Mhm.
so if you get drawn to any one of us, go ahead. I mean, you can look at both our websites and figure
Mhm.
out our Etsy pages or our websites
Mhm.
and go from there.
Figure out
And
our
you're
vibe.
free.
Um, like I'm doing some candle work for a client right now, and it's supposed to be a 7-day candle. Um,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it'll be out by tomorrow. Um,
Yeah.
so,
Nice.
and if not, for sure by the end of the week. But again, I did this because I did a reading for my client. We figured out what the problem was, and it's just a really simple stop gossip spell. The person is a gossip, and it's really affecting my client's life and work, and gossip isn't good. So I did a shut the fuck up spell.
Nice. Like even for my candles, if somebody orders a candle, and like I do a lot of my candles, like the set 6-inch chime candles I do as chakra candles. So it's like what
Mm-hmm.
you want based on your chakra color. And like 9 times out of 10, what happens is they'll pick a color and they'll pick an intention. Then I'll have to go back and say, hey, this doesn't jive with what you want. It doesn't jive with the chakra. So based on chakra color, this is what I believe you need. And I have never yet had somebody say, no, bullshit, I still
Mm-hmm.
want this.
Yeah.
Like usually it's okay, what you think is best. And my last client who bought five candles after a reading, like she's like, I want all these. I'm like, okay. And I got back to her like next day. I'm like, you're gonna have two of the same color candle, but they're gonna do two specific things, and then other different other colors. She's like, yeah, cool, whatever works. And then like the 7-day candles, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, get like I'm understanding to get deeper into herbs and magic and spell
Mm-hmm.
work. Just like blue healing, black protection, white clearing. Like I'm trying to keep it very simple. And I created earlier this week I created an ascension candle for humanity. Uh,
Ooh.
yeah, I felt it when I burnt it, and
Oh yeah, I bet.
it's
Ooh.
still burning. It's still burning. Like every time I walk by, I'm like,
Wow.
oh my gosh,
Yeah,
no.
you feel it. Oh yeah, no. I was over by my altar earlier, and like I was like, man. Because I've got that, I've had that candle going, and for me when I do my work, I light up my entire altar. It's very beautiful. It's actually the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Sorry, I'm just gonna let everybody know I'm not taking pictures. You will never see my altar. Sorry, not sorry. I do not want anybody being able to hook in on my energy. Not that I think my father Hades would allow that, or Cerberus. I think Cerberus would eat that energy up.
Right.
But I don't want anybody thinking that they can, because the deity I work with is Hades, and you hit me, he hits you back, and he hits back hard. So,
Okay. So you're well taken care of. You're well protected.
oh fuck yeah, I am. Oh
It's a
yeah,
good thing.
sure.
So
Yeah.
basically, don't anybody try and fuck with you.
Please don't, because it's never going to end well for you, and it never does. Just
Yeah.
ask anybody that
And
has.
honestly, anything done in negative for a negative reason always
It
comes
goes
back on
back.
you.
It does. It
Like it,
does. You know.
you don't really want to spend the rest of your life outrunning karma, because there are
Oh,
plenty of psychics and spell workers who just do negative things, and you find out that they either have to move very quickly, or they move states, or they're just having a bad time, and you wonder why, and then realize like, oh, they did something bad, hoping that it wouldn't come back on them, and it just
mm-hmm.
automatically like, you're never going to be able to outrun it. Like it's
Yep.
always going to be there.
And that's why I tell my clients that we're going to do a divination, because again, this is my energy that I'm attaching to it. I'm usually bringing in my gods, I'm usually bringing in my guides, and I am not going to send them off to do something or do something unless I know for certain. Like, for example, the client that I'm working with that had the gossip, yes, this person was a gossip, and they were actually they're a dangerous gossip, the type of gossip that can ruin lives. And so I don't play with that kind of shit. And neither does my dad. So neither does my father God. He don't play with that shit.
Nobody should play with it at all.
He
Nobody
had
should
three
allow that.
brothers that did that. Yeah, he had three
Yeah.
brothers that gossiped. Didn't work out for him.
Because even if it isn't directed towards you, like gossip and any negative energy around you it'll fuck you up. It's just not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Shakira, by the way, Shakira is watching, and
Hi,
if
sweetie.
if you have a question,
Yeah,
Shakira,
sweetie. We haven't
we
seen
can end with you and call it a night with you. So
We
just
sure
drop
can.
in a question if you have it. Eh?
Right? And then Gloria, you
Oh,
didn't have a question?
I keep forgetting that the Zoom video is like 30 seconds behind, so we
Yeah,
kind
it
of have to
is.
wait for her.
Even if, oh, sorry, I just accidentally kicked my cat. Oh, it's okay, honey.
It's cool. Thank you for joining in. Like it's amazing. It's still amazing that we've been live this long. So I'm glad that we were still live when you came in. No question, guys. Just pull a card for me if you like. Yes. Obviously.
Well,
Obviously good. I feel like yeah.
no, not these. No.
Hey Shakira. I'm guessing you had the healing session. And you were wondering, ooh, you were wondering if it was going to work out, and you'll know by tomorrow morning if everything worked correctly, because either you'll feel better or something will work out correctly. And tomorrow and this weekend, just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the weekend, enjoy whatever sun there may be, but know that you can enjoy yourself without any problems or any issues, and you'll be in a better state of mind by the morning.
So
That's all I have.
we got strength. Ooh, sis. But then we also have the Six of Swords, but this was reversed. And I'm actually really feeling glad that this was reversed, because I feel like you are about to step into her. And then this night sky, this won't seem as dark. Illumination is coming. It's coming. Go to sleep tonight. I know you had your healing. But I'm getting the sign of the cross. I'm getting the sign of the cross. So do this tonight. In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. So yeah, do the actual in nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Do the actual like do it here, and do it on your tummy. And that's all I got. It's gonna seal it in. That's all I got. No bad cop at the end. Yay!
I love it. No good cop, bad cop. Everything was positive. I love the fact that I'm guessing that this is the last reading, that like at least on the last reading, the last couple of readings, we could do all good cops, which made me feel happy.
Right?
Happy to be
Makes me feel
positive.
good.
That's all that matters.
Makes me feel good.
So,
Awesome.
oops. You are so welcome, Shakira. I hope you have a good
course.
evening.
I hope so
Enjoy your
too.
weekend.
Yes, my love. Please
Yeah.
do.
But on that note, I think we are going to wrap it up.
Yes, gosh.
Thank you, Lizzie, for being on this, for going with me on this crazy journey.
Yes,
tonight.
no, thank you for including me. This is really awesome, and thank you to everybody that came. Like, share. Honestly, for us, it's not about the money; it's about the exposure. It's about getting the word out there. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Ashe and blessed be to everyone that is watching, to anybody that is watching, that this is not live. We are here every Friday night to serve you.
Every
So
Friday
please,
night from 8 to, who knows, 10:30.
10-ish.
10-ish. It started from like 8 to 9. Now,
Yeah.
I'm sure in like two more weeks, we'll go to midnight. I don't know.
All right.
But thank you.
Midnight readings.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody for commenting and coming and asking questions, just being there. We love being able to have you and be able to read for you. If you're drawn to any one of us, want to work with us, all our information is somewhere in the chat. It's also going to be, I believe, somewhere in the event link. You can find either one of us. And until next week, peace.
Good night, everybody. Mwah.
Mwah.